Hi guys, in this lesson, I want to show you all the apps that you need to install in your phone in order to take these great pictures. As I mentioned earlier, there's no problem in Android and iPhone. Let me firstly say, I'm not earning money by suggesting you these apps. So this is all because I really think that these apps are the best there on the market and I use them all the time. All these apps are free and available in both systems. They offer premium features, but I never used it. You just need the basic ones, no problem. If you don't want to download these apps but you prefer to use the camera of your phone, it's not a problem, although there will be many differences. One thing that you need to do is to activate the grid. You will find it in any camera settings, doesn't matter the smartphone that you have. Let me show you how to do it in the iPhone right now. To activate the grid in your phone, you just need to go in settings and then search for camera and then grid. It will be very similar in any Android as well. Just to make it clear, the grid are these lines that you see that divides basically in 9 different parts the camera. The most important app that you need is Lightroom Mobile. It's like a Bible for photographers, absolutely a must. The key point of this app is that it allows you to shoot in DNG. What does that mean? DNG is different from JPG and both are format of a picture. But DNG is a much bigger file. It can reach up to 20, 25, even 30 megabytes. While JPG is very small, like 2, 3, 4, 5 megabytes. This means that inside the JPG, there is much less information than the DNG files. Therefore, when we are going to edit the picture, we're going to have more information inside the DNG file. Let me give you this example. When we edit a JPG files, we have colors that go from 1 to 10, and we can choose only the integer number, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When we're going to edit a DNG file, we will be able to go, for example, 1.2 or 1.3 or 5.4. So we're going to have much more information, much more variety of colors that we can choose. When we edit the colors, we just look much better. So do it. So how do you set this DNG extension inside the app? Let me show you right now. Okay, the first app that we're going to see is Lightroom. As I mentioned, Lightroom allows you to shoot directly from the app itself. And to select the DNG, we need to go here on top, click, and then select DNG. For one side you have JPG, and then from the other side you have DNG. Select DNG. Another amazing feature that Lightroom has are the profiles. These are presets, so basically a set of colors and settings that you can apply to your image in a very quick way, just with one tap. But let's dig into the app so I can show you better. Lightroom allows you to shoot not only in auto mode, but also in professional. This permits to control the shutter speed, the ISO, the focus, and much more. However, just use the automatic. It's really good inside Lightroom. And of course, it allows you to put a timer or to set a different ratio. If you don't have it already, activate the grid even inside Lightroom. It's this button right here. Whenever you're going to shoot a picture with the camera inside Lightroom, you will have all these pictures inside the app itself. You won't find it in the normal camera roll that you have in your phone, but there will be a hole here. After you shoot a picture, you have all these menus on the bottom where you can choose a lot of different features. Some of them will be blocked if you have the basic version, but many will be available. The different menus allows you to modify the light right here, the colors, and even each single one. The effects like texture, clarity, dehaze, vignetting, details, optics, geometry. But don't worry, we'll see all of them later on in the course. In the top left corner, you see all the information that you use to shoot the picture. One of the things that I want to show you right now are the profiles right here. These are preset, built-in preset inside Lightroom that allows you to modify directly just with one tap the image. Many of them are really good. After you finish to edit a picture, you just need to go in the share button, and here you can click export as and choose the settings that you want to export. For example, if you want to have the image quality at 80%, 100% based on how big you want the image, or the file type. If you want a JPG, TIFF, DNG. If you finish to edit your picture and you don't need to retouch anymore, I suggest you export in JPG so the file is a little bit smaller. However, if you need to edit more, I suggest to use TIFF or DNG. These are bigger files that allows you to modify even more if you need. After you clicked export as, you just need to go on export to camera roll to export the image in your normal camera roll of your phone. Or you can even share to somebody else or share to email or open in other apps from here directly. The next app that you may download is Snapseed. Snapseed has many functions and features inside. The one that I like the most is called Healing. This allows you to remove people or objects or any kind of mistake that you have in the picture in a very quick way. But let me show you right now what I mean. Inside Snapseed, which is made by Google, you have the chance to open any pictures that you have or even shoot with the camera. But we are going to use Snapseed just to open a picture that we have already in our device. For example, let's take this picture. I use Snapseed all the time to remove people from an image that I don't want. We're going Tools and then Healing. Once we are here, we can zoom inside the picture and we see that the brush becomes smaller. We just need to drag our finger on the top of the people and automatically will be removed. This is really a powerful tool. Let's do another one here and then it's gone. Let's do this group of people. Here, drag your finger on top. This red brush will appear. Remove it in just a click. This is it, and inside the app you can find many other tools that we'll see later on in the course. The last app is called Lens Distortion or LD. This allows you to create some great effect for post-production, for example adding a sun or sun rays or add rain, add clouds and many more. Let me show you inside the app. The last app is called LD, Lens Distortion, which is this one right here. This one allows you to take any picture that you have from your camera roll and apply on top different layers. What we can do is apply a sun, for example. Because it's coming from this side, I'm gonna apply this sun on the right side. A little bit smaller, exactly right here. And then I can apply even another layer. Click plus on the new layer and then we find, for example, soft light, which are sun ray. Then we place the sun ray where the sun is and we can do something like this. Then we can modify, adjust the softness, the direction. Okay, the direction might be here, this length, shorter, longer, or the threshold where we increase the number of sun rays. And then when we're done, we can export it directly in our camera roll. The free app doesn't allow you to export in 100%, but if you want to share it on Instagram and you don't have to print it in a bigger size, it's more than enough, even 85%, which the free apps allows you to do. As I mentioned, all these apps offer really a lot of features inside. These are just the general ones, but later on in the course I will show you exactly with examples how to apply these cool effects in pictures. I'm really conscious there are a lot of apps out there and you may have found some better ones. However, I think these three are extremely important and they contain everything you need to create great pictures without going too crazy and finding too many apps. Okay, I wait you for the next lesson. Ciao!